Hello, lottery family, pick three at a glance family. This is Mo Money Terry coming at you again from St. Louis, Missouri. Alrighty, for all states, please like and subscribe, family. Please like and subscribe. Coming to you today, July 7th, number 2022 was 784. And congratulations to anyone that's seen that on the sheet for the numbers to run for the end of the year that hit. I think that's the fourth number that's come off already from simple rundown, 1-1 rundown, and looking at a glance and tracking the numbers. It works amazingly well. All right. So what we have here, again, like I said, the 784, and ready to go through explaining the system and the strategy. All right. Okay, one thing 784 I got to do here a minute. Just bear with me here. See something I forgot to do. All right, 784. The last time that 784 came out, straight like this, October, for Missouri evenings, because I track evenings, this is what my strategy works for any evening, midday, double evenings. You just have to track the number. It's an easy tracking system. 784, last time it came out in Missouri evening was October 29th, 2012. That's why we have to track. See how long this number took for this number to come back again? So whoever was playing that number, you know, like I say, you wouldn't date a girl unless you want to know something about her. That's the same way with these numbers. You want to know last time they ran, how long they ran before you decide to just grab a number out the air and start playing it. Okay, and we know this is a straight. It can come 6 different ways. It can come 784. It can come 748. It can come 847. It can come 874. It can come 478, and it can come 487. It can come 6 ways. That's on all straights. Come 6 ways. All right, and we do the 1-1 rundown on all the numbers that come in. And the simple thing, you add 1 to each to the number that came in to get your rundown. And you add 1 to 7, you get 8. Add 1 to 8, you get 9. Add 1 to 9, you get 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0. You add 1 to 0, you get 1. You add 1 to 1, you get 2. You add 1 to 2, you get 3. You add 1 to 3, you get 4. You add 1 to 4, you get 5. You add 1 to 5, you get 6. You add 1 to 6, you get 7. All right, simple. You started with 7 at the bottom. You got 7 at the top of me. You got 7 at the bottom. Same here. You add 1 to 8, you get 9. You add 1 to 9, you get 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0. You add 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. Okay, same thing. 8 at top, 8 at bottom. Same here. You add 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you get 9. 1 to 9, you get 10 again. Like again, you don't use the 1, you just use the 0. 1 to 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. Fairly simple. That's why I use it, because it's simple and easy. Easy peasy. All right. So the object of this here is you want to find out what column the 784 is on the master sheet back here. This is the master pick 3 at a glance sheet. It has all 1,000 numbers on it. So you want to see what column this 784 is in. All right. And so we have on the master column, we work with 12 numbers that are straights, and we work with 10 numbers that are doubles. That's all it consists of. You taking each one of these numbers and doing a 1-1 rundown on. 012, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, and 037. Okay? Take a screenshot of that so you can see those numbers. 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, 044, and triple zeros. That's 10 numbers. Okay? So now we know. Now we're going to look for the number that the 748 would have came off of, and it's column 6 is the 017. So you're looking for the 017 in the rundown. Oh, there it is right there. 017. Okay? It's in the rundown. So now you're going to go to the master sheet, and you're going to go to column 6 of the straights. Here's the 017, and there's the 784. Came straight like it did on the rundown for Missouri evenings. Okay? Now, the thing we started tracking this in June. I started this sheet in June. Normally, I start in January. I start all at the first of the year. But when I got on YouTube, let me explain this. When I got on YouTube, it was in June to try to put this system out. So I started with June. But if you really want to see how things are going, all you got to do is take these numbers here and do the 1-1 rundown on them like I did, and go back. It's going to be a little work, and you can do it in your spare time. Go back to June and check off all the numbers in all the columns where you can find them. Okay, and in the 1-1 rundown, I'm going to show you this booklet here. Periodically, I try to show everybody this booklet that they can use, so they don't have to do the 1-1 rundown themselves. It's a booklet that I found that works that does it all for you. Right here. This booklet says Proof Professor's Hits. That's what that Professor's Hits. It only costs $4, and it's a ready reference rundown on workout. And the phone number is 1-800-811-51. Okay, again, 1-800-811-2151, and it's called Professor's Hits Ready Reference Rundowns and Workouts. Okay, so let me show you here. I'm gonna find that 784 in the booklet, and I'm gonna show you how it works. It does the 1-1 rundown. So if you decide to go back by the year, just get this booklet, and you won't have to do all that the 1-1 rundowns yourself. You just turn to the page on the booklet and find what column that number came off of. But I mean, just track whatever. If you like middays or evening, whatever draw you want to track that one. Okay, I found it here. Okay, in the booklet, is all in numerical order. You're going to find that 784. Let me get it where it focuses here. Okay, where my finger at? Can you see it? See that 784? You got 2 columns there. The thing is, he does a ready reference rundown for all 1,000 numbers. On the left-hand side, the 784 is the 1-1 rundown. The other one he does is a 1-2-3 rundown. That one there you really don't have to concern yourself with. Now, the only difference from what he does with that 1-1 rundown, he subtracts the number instead of adding a number. But you wind up with the same numbers. I just make it easy by adding 1 down. Because if you see where he's got 7, minus 1 give you 6, minus 6 give you 5, minus 5 give you 4, minus 4 give you 3, minus 3 give you 1, minus 3 give you 2, 1 minus 1 give you 0. See how he does that? I just instead of doing it that way, I one day asked myself, I said, shoot, would I get the same thing if I added the number? Because all that minus stuff, to me, I wasn't good in math. I like keeping things simple. So I say, shoot, let me add it. If I get the same numbers, who cares whether you add or minus it? So I did get the same numbers, and that, I think that's the start of the Pick 3 at a glance system. Just that me changing that system up right there. So again, I'm gonna show it to you. It's the professor's hits right here. Ready reference rundown and workouts. 1-800-811-2151. I called the lady, and I think they got it to me in a couple of days. And like I said, it's only $4 right there. So I just want to make sure you don't want everybody won't have to do that 1-1 rundown if they do decide to start at the end of the year. You got to start in the beginning of the year to track the numbers, so you can see how they rolling. And I have a sheet, and I've got it for the year. All right. Now, okay, we're on column 6 of the straights. We did okay, we did the 784. We found that. You can see right now, since June, it's had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits off of it. Okay, and that's what you're doing. You're tracking the columns to see how many times they hit and where they hit. And you can see these are your actual 1,000 numbers. You're not guessing what numbers. You can see what the numbers are actually doing, how they're falling off the columns. You don't have to do the flips and the mirrors and the tic-tac-toes and all that, because you're seeing actually what's going on with the actual numbers, because you're working off the law of rotation. And whatever is left is the numbers you're going to start looking at playing. Like today, the 784 was on the board for evenings, and it came out 784 just like that. So if you look at the video before this, you'll see it's explained how the system is used to track the columns. And I listed all the numbers that hadn't failed for the year, evenings in Missouri. All numbers rotate different in all states. All numbers rotate different from midday to evening. That's why if you're serious about Pick 3 and winning money, you're going to have to track your numbers or have a tracking system. This is the easiest system out there. I've looked, 3,000 people, friends on Pick 3 and lottery and all that. None of them have a system like this. I think it's one guy close. I think. But his is kind of, to me, a little bit more confusing. I got to look into it a little bit more. But this is simple. I made it simple because I hated math in school. And I came up with this. I don't even know how I came up with it, but I know how I came. I think God had something to do with it. He had to have some kind of inspiration on it. So that's what I'm saying. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Now, the reason why you got the 1,000 numbers, all these numbers can come 6 different ways. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 columns. 60 times 12 gives you your 720. Right here, you're looking at 720 numbers out of the 1,000. Okay? So, same thing with doubles. You got 9 of them, and they come 30 different ways. So 9 times 30 gives you 270. That's 990 numbers. Then you got your 10 triples, because they can only come one way. And that's 10 of them only. Your 10, that's your 1,000. That's your 1 in 1,000 odds. There's one thing. This 1 in 1,000 odds is not going to change. And these numbers, unless something funny is going on, going to constantly rotate and change positions by the law of average. They have to. That's why I track the whole numbers and not just look at a little piece of something trying to find a number for the next day. This is based on a long-term strategy. Once you find your numbers that you know haven't hit, you're going to play those numbers and until they come, because they're going, by law of average, come to you. Don't try to hit the numbers. Let the number hit you. Numbers hit you, because you're holding the number that's going to win. You just got to hold on to it to come. I hold on numbers for 60 days, 90 days. It could take that. Just like this column here, when I was telling everybody about the 016 just the other day, hadn't hit in 70 days. It just hit the 349. Then as you go on my sheet, I just highlighted how I use my sheet. I highlight the numbers that haven't came in and when they came in. And then when I do hit, I know where to go pick my next numbers from. I'm not guessing. I don't know the history of the numbers. I know the history of all my numbers I play. You need to know the history of your numbers. You need to know what numbers you're playing. Unless you're just playing for luck. I only do pick 3 because this is my thing, because pick 3 is teachable and doable. I can teach anybody this system in a matter of 10, 15 minutes. And how to use it to increase their chances on pick 3. And I've done real well since I started using this system myself. I posted a couple of tickets. I don't want to keep posting all these tickets and stuff, but I've posted a couple of tickets, prove that I do hit and it does work. And I got tickets showing that retail tickets showing how much I won, but it ain't about me. It's about getting this system out to people that want it and those that don't. It just ain't meant for you. Some people just ain't gonna get it. Some do. I mean, I'm being real. I'm just trying to help people win some of their money and stop losing their money. Because Lord knows we need some. So, and it's simple. All you're gonna do is a process of elimination. As the numbers get lower and lower and lower, then you can know what numbers to pick from and choose from. And you probably heard me say this 1,000 times about the casino guy that starts with a plan, and it was one deck of cards on 21. He learned how to count cards, and when there's certain numbers out there, certain numbers that played out, he knew what numbers was left. He betted heavy on those numbers, and he broke the casinos. They banned the man from coming on the casino. But what he did, he started teaching everybody what he knew, and they went to the casinos and they split the pots. Then after it got so bad, the casinos started spotting counters and start taking facial recognitions of them and escort them off the boat. I mean, they ain't want to escort us off no boat or nothing, but this is a game changer. You're going to be able to watch the numbers. You're going to be able to see how the numbers are rolling, how they're rotating. You'll see. Start using it. Start today tracking these numbers. Start today. And after a while, you're going to start seeing it. Okay, the flips. This system is based off of the mirror system, mirror and sister system, not the flips. Forget the flips. I was thinking the flips and the mirrors was the same thing. I was confused, so I had to really get into what mirrors and flips were. My system is based off of what lottery players call mirrors. Okay, so and that's very important because right here, the 017, and we said the 784 came today. The flip of that, forgive me, because I've been using it for the last 90 days saying flip. But the mirror or sister number there, and I'm going to say sister so you all understand. The sister number that 784 is 239. Okay, that's the sister of that. And matter of fact, I had this 784 highlighted because it didn't come all year. I knew it had to come. You highlight the numbers that ain't came, and you'll watch them start to come, and that's how you're going to be able to track and know what numbers are falling. You're going to be doing the same thing. I do the same thing with front pairs, back pairs, and a couple of other tools that I use. You can see at a glance how the numbers are rolling, and you'll know how to get your numbers and where to get your numbers off instead of just pulling numbers out of the air or looking in some book that don't know how your numbers are running. You need to know your own numbers and how they're rolling. And this is simple. Okay, I'm gonna explain now the mirror system to you. The sister mirror, and they call it sister. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And again, these numbers are sister or mirror each other. That's what they call it. A 1 can be a 6, a 6 can be a 1. A 2 can be a 7 can be a 2. A 3 can be an 8, a 8 can be a 3. A 4 can be a 5 can be a 4. A 5 can be a 0, a 0 can be a 5. Now, did I say that right? Sound like I said something wrong here. A 1 can be a 6 can be a 1. A 2 can be a 7 can be a 2. A 3 can be an 8 can be a 3. A 4 can be a 9 can be a 4. A 5 can be a 0 can be a 5. Okay? Now, that's why I was saying here, with the 784, a 7 can be a 2, and a 3, and a 2, 3, 9. A 7 can be a 2, a 2 can be a 7. A 8 can be a 3 can be an 8. And a 4 can be a 9 can be a 4. It's simple. Say you're playing 1, 2, 3. The sister number of that is 6, 7, 8. If you're playing 3, 4, 5, sister number of that is 8, 9, 0. Or if you're playing 2, 3, 4, the sister number of that is 7, 8, 9. It's just vice versa. If you're playing 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3 come in, you know they played the sister number or the mirror number. And that's why I use the system. Every one of these columns got the sister number in it. It got the sister or mirror number in it. Any of them, you just pick it. And that what gives you can look at it. You can see if the sister, say the sister of these two. Okay, I'm gonna try to stick here. Say the 784 didn't come out, nor the 239 didn't come out. And you notice that, and you can check that out, and you notice that this column haven't filled, and it could happen in 3 months. These are two numbers you're gonna play. The 239 and the 784. Because through law of rotation, one of them gonna come out. And especially if it's been 3 months, and that could happen. Those numbers. If you start tracking these numbers, you're gonna see how long it takes for numbers to come out. Also, it's gonna help you with how you spend your money. You know, you're not gonna put a lot of money on a number that you know ain't coming out, or how long you might think it might. You see these numbers taking 60 days to come out, or 30 days to come out, or 40 days. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to play it till it come, make that money out. You're gonna have to you're gonna wait it out because you're gonna know how the numbers are rolling when you pick your numbers. Like that 360 came the other day. I was playing 160, but that didn't throw me. That's not gonna throw me off my 160 because I know it's gonna come. But any other time, say, oh, that old 6, I know it ain't gonna come, and fall off of it. Sure, here it comes. But if you know why you're playing the numbers and you can see them, you won't do that. Okay, another thing here that's good. When you're looking at a column, you're not just looking at the 10 numbers. You got to realize you're looking at 60 numbers that ain't been out in 2 or 3 months. Like here, 3 months. This was 60 numbers that hadn't been out in the 017 in 3 months. Something had to fall off of it. Okay? That's the object of the game. Same thing with the doubles. If you see a column on the doubles ain't been out in 3 or 4 months, when you hit, you know where to go look at get your numbers from. You ain't guessing. You ain't all over. You don't know where to get it from. You got 1,000 numbers here at a glance. You can look at everything and know everything about each number. Now this here, I do a yearly sheet. And I do 1 yearly sheet, and I do a monthly sheet. That way I can see how the numbers are rolling monthly, and then at the end of the year I got 1 major sheet that I just rotate the numbers from the monthly sheets onto the yearly sheet, and I know what numbers are left, and I'll take those numbers. The object of the game is take the numbers that didn't fall or come in and roll them over into the next year, and highlight them on your new January sheet. Same with the doubles. That's how I hit the 090. Because I'm gonna just say I hit the 090. 090 didn't fall last year. And 09 front pair, 09 back pair didn't fall last year. So I just rolled it, played it to a come, and hit it. 06 or 600, 060. Same way. 600 didn't fall last year evenings. 06 front pair, 06 back pair didn't fall. I mean, it's kind of common. Common sense, I guess. But And I played it till it come. You know why you playing your numbers. You're gonna see patterns. And your pattern in New York, Memphis, Chicago, gonna be all different from my pattern. So I can't tell you what to play in New York. I can't tell you what to play in Kansas City. I can't tell you if I ain't got a tracking system of some type. So that's why can't nobody really tell you what to play in your state but you, if you're using this system. How they gonna tell you? And then you gambling with your own money. You know, I'm gonna sound like a broken record with this. I mean, it's just too easy. It's just. Why are you looking for somebody else to tell you what number to play when it's all right here in front of your face and you're looking at it every day? Gonna take you about, once you get this system together, it's gonna take you all of 10 minutes to just check off numbers. Not doing no rundowns until you do your first sheet and get that book. And start with January, because you're gonna have to have at least a year's tracking to really see everything. Keep playing how you playing, whatever you're doing right now, just keep doing it. But put this system into use right now. And I guarantee you, next year gonna be a whole lot different and a whole lot better. Your chance is gonna increase so good, you're gonna say, wow, just like I did. And still do. So this is it. All your 1,000 numbers in one place. Pick 3 at a glance. More money, Terry. St. Louis, Missouri. Obviously, I'm getting goofy, kid. Let me stop. But yeah, I'm serious about this though. I'm really serious. It's gonna help you. It's just 1 year. Just 1 year of tracking. And when you get into that next year and find the numbers that didn't come out, bring them over to that next year on that, start that monthly sheet in January. It's going to be a whole new ball game. It's going to be a whole new ball game. I'm going to show you the front pairs and back pair sheet too. Or you can call me and I can explain that to you. But you go through my videos, you'll see I explain the front pairs and back pairs. And I explain pairs, not front pair and back pair, but how to find the pairs. I'll be putting those up probably tomorrow. Another way to hit too. But it ain't gonna be no rundowns and all that. It's gonna be just following the actual 1,000 numbers. Following the actual one front pair of the 1,000 numbers, back pair of the 1,000 numbers. You don't need the rundowns. I mean, hey, but I'm gonna be doing this every day because Lord's will, every time a number come up, I'm gonna be going explaining this the same way on it. So I told you about you ain't looking at just 10 numbers. You're looking at 6. If you got 2 columns that come out, you're looking at 120 numbers. You know didn't come out, or how long it took them to come out, or 3 columns. Now you're gonna find more columns on the doubles because you know the odds of winning doubles are great. You know the odds are not great; they're lesser, and triples are almost I'm forgetting what the odds, but they the least of all odds to win. These second and straights are you got a better chance of hitting those. So see, did I miss anything that I wanted to say? No, I'm trying to make the videos a little shorter. It took me. I was first when I started. I was learning, but now I'm getting better. But I think I covered everything. I covered the mirrors, but everything else. And like I said, everything you could possibly need is right in front of your eyes. All it takes is you doing a little work to start winning that money. So play them cause they come. Love and peace. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless.